What's up, boys? Just finished eating your mom's pussy, so I feel. All right. Ooh, nice. 65. Easy.
Діма, зроби мені ехо.
How y'all doing, guys? What's poppin'? Welcome to the stream, boys. No explosions. That's good. Nice chat, thanks. Is it too small? I've seen some complaints that the chat was too big, so I adjusted it and I made the multi-platform one. I couldn't get a pic, but I passed a semi-truck with the Ukrainian flag. Oh, nice. It's better? What's my age? I'm 30. It's good? Okay. Emotes don't work? Oh. I know why. Give me a second. I know why. There we go. There we go. Do you believe Russia will mess with Vilnius? Why? What is that? It's a city somewhere. Where is it? In Estonia? Lithuania. Why? Oh, right. That's where I heard it from. Yeah, I don't think so. No, why? Why? What do you mean? No, of course not. I mean, out of all people so far, I kind of trust what Vlad says the most. He's been remarkably correct about everything so far, and he makes perfect sense when he substantiates his points. When he said that Russia doesn't want to blow up the plant because they want to freeze the conflict and they don't need any more attention on top of everything else, to me it seemed like very, very reasonable assessment. Of course, it's Russia, and something can go wrong. You know? Any updates? Well, nobody nuked anything, so... But Russia continues to say that we want to do it. And we say they want to do it, so... When did my male pattern baldness start? Where or when? Oh, you said when. I don't know. Like maybe like 25, 26. I started noticing the hair just getting thinner. But now I'm using like stuff for hair, and it, as you can see, it starts growing. If you stream tomorrow, I know the plant didn't explode. Bro, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna fucking stream the plant explosion fucking live. I'm gonna go there. Do I have any gray hairs? Maybe like a couple in my beard, but not really. I think you get gray hair when you're stressing, right? I don't stress at all, so I think I have like one over here somewhere. Yeah, I've seen the video of them using the bomb as a hammer. It doesn't have the detonator though, so it didn't explode. I'm 36, no gray hairs yet. Stick around and find out. Hello, Aluma. I've heard you're a big girl playing with big boys. Shitty games. What's up with that? How's it hanging? You know. Just hanging around. Just collabing. Collabing Bin Laden? Collab Bin Laden. Anyway. Yeah, collab Biden. Biden blast. Does grow dense.
Pinchilin.
What? When the next cooking stream? I mean, I cooked rice right before the stream. Should have streamed it or what? Or you mean like collabing with Aluma for the next cooking stream? With a booba? I don't know if she wants. She gotta cook though. This time to make it interesting. Does it grow dense? I mean the hair. Well, now that I started using the products, it does grow more dense, yeah. Have you seen the Ask Jesus? Yeah, on Twitch. No. What is it about? What's... Yeah! Jesus, son! Yamete! How much does a hair transplant cost in Ukraine? Pretty expensive. And also nobody wants to do it. So I feel like it's... Everyone says just go to Turkey. So, yeah. The Dutch MRE arrived. Just need a place to send it. Oh yeah. I was about to. Oh man, I accepted your DM, and then I wanted to copy you the address, and I then got distracted by like work and stuff, and I forgot about that. Let me check real quick. Somebody was sending me the. Uh-huh. There we go. If you can ship it here, I will receive it in roundabout ways. No, I got a different one. I got a Polish address and addresses in different countries too, so Poland is probably the best one at the moment. Oh, it's a pinned one in Discord. I gotta fix it. Where is it pinned? In like general or some shit? Right. Yeah, I gotta close it. I feel like nobody looks there anyway. It's such an obscure place. Yeah, I unpinned it. Thanks for reminding me. It's such an obscure place to like, does anyone click like the pinned messages? I don't know. Hello. People don't even read the stream title. Yeah, but I think it's like, I don't think it's the fault of the people. I think it's the fault of bad UI. You know? I think it's bad UI. It's time for lunch? What are you having for lunch? Chances that the power plant will blow? I don't know, man. There's always chances of something happening. I just don't know if it's gonna. Thanks, bud. When is the next MRE? Not today. I thought about it, but then I wanted to eat something like hearty, you know? They're finished? No, I have plenty more. Holy shit. I also don't want to like blow the load too quick, you know? I'm making pierogi this week. 2 types: ground pork, onion, and sauerkraut. And cheese and potato. What? That's 2 types? Sauerkraut, cheese, and potato is like one thing? Damn, bro. My favorite pierogi, it just depends on pierogi, but my favorite pierogi type would be probably just regular with meat. But I've tried like mashed potatoes with meat, and oh my god, that shit is fucking banging, bro. Yeah, like mashed potato. Yeah, it's so good. I remember when I was in the kindergarten, they would make these. They would make vareniki, and there's 2 types of vareniki that you can make. One is when you boil it in water, which is the dog shit type. I'm already fucking like, I already have like fucking, I'm drooling, dude. Just thinking about it. And the other type is steamed, and when you steam them, they're like big and fluffy, and it's like huge. And I remember when I was in kindergarten, they had steamed version of a vareniki, and it was meat with mashed potatoes, and it was like the best fucking thing. But every time, so we had like 2 meals, which is kind of crazy. Like on lunch, it was 2 meals. You know, it would be like the first and the second. And I remember they would give you the first meal was like mashed pea, like something porridge, mashed pea porridge. I don't know, fucking. It was disgusting. It looked like fucking puke. Okay, it didn't taste good. It was fucking cringe. So I remember I was putting it. We had these tables where you could put something like in the table. Bro, now that I think about it, it's so weird that like I didn't got found out or something like that. I would just put it in the thing, in the table. I would just put the mash. I would just like scrape it off into the table. Bro. And then I would come up and I would be like showing the empty plate and I'm like, I'm finished. Can I have vareniki now? And they're like, yeah, you sure. No, here you go. And I'm like, Bro, what the fuck, dude? That shit is probably like fucking, like nasty ass, like moldy fucking trash inside the table. It was horrible. I didn't know how I didn't got found out. It's fucking crazy. But my kindergarten was fucking insane, dude. It was like absolutely insane. I recently spoke to people IRL, and apparently I'm not the only one. I don't know if I can share this on stream, but like when I was in the kindergarten, kids would like show their penises and fucking their body parts to everyone. They would just like show it to each other, look and stuff like that. I remember some girl was doing striptease because she saw it on TV or some shit when we were supposed to sleep. It was so weird, man. Kids are fucking weird, dude. Yeah. I'm not the only one. Apparently everyone had a similar experience in the kindergarten. Kids are just fucking weird. Especially when you don't get any like sexual education and kids don't fucking understand anything. So they're just like, oh, like, oh, you have a different thing? I got in a lot of trouble for that as a kid. I don't know, I feel like now that I try to remember what was going on in the kindergarten, I don't even remember adults. Like, I feel like it was only kids. Obviously somebody was watching us, but it wasn't like super, you know, nobody was hovering over us. I have I don't know if it's, yeah, can you see this like little scar on my forehead right here? It's kind of like shiny on there. So when I was like 3 years old, I was on the, I don't know what is it called. In English, I have no idea. Like something like this. You know what this is? What is it called? A swing. I remember it. So I remember swinging on this shit, and then I fell, and then it was like over here, and I fell, and it fucking swung me into the fucking head, bro. Just fucking right in the fucking middle, dude, and split my fucking skull open. Yeah. And that's why I'm like this. I had some truly horrific pierogies at restaurant this weekend. They were deep fried to the point of crunchy. The dough was just like puff pastry. The filling was instant potatoes, some nacho cheese. Ugh, what the fuck? They're not supposed to be crunchy. You can make them, you can deep fry them to make them like soft and stuff, but hello, El Kudos. As you can notice, people now see your messages on stream. You shouldn't feel lonely in YouTube chat. I have one memory from kindergarten. Some girl threw a plastic toy at my head and it got lodged inside the skull. My head was covered in blood. Yeah, same. My head was covered in blood. I was sitting at the like the headmaster of the kindergarten office, and I was playing with a little toy truck, I remember, while I was fucking bleeding while the emergency was coming over. But it wasn't like that big of a deal. It just like fucking split my skin. It wasn't that crazy. Like my skull didn't like, nothing bad happened there, you know? When I was 5, we had a car accident. I broke the front glass with my head. Was it a separate occasion or it's part of the accident? You decided to like that guy who wanted to fight some other dude and like hit his head on the window and fucking knocked himself out or some shit. All right. What is happening right now? We gotta take a look. Yo, what the fuck? This is what the fuck is this? Was part of the accident?
Пункт санітарної обробки лічного составу. Є і особливий розчин. Зараз в даний момент ми обробляємо мильним розчином.
I have a list of recommended. Oh, they even have crisis actors there.
Нам потрібно зараз пройти дозиметрію, а потім уже нас будуть обстежувати, наскільки у нас заражений наш радіаційний фон. З собою вода, печиво, ну і що було, то й взяли. І обов'язково документи.
Bro, this video could be like used for like propaganda or some shit, dude.
Планується у нас по плану 3 таких пункти, вони сьогодні розгорнуті. Да. Крім цього, 23 зборних пункти, там, де приїжджають мешканці, які з забрудненої зони. Потім вони всі приїжджають до таких пунктів, як ви бачите, а потім вже їдуть на евакуацію.
Будемо дивитися по тому, яка буде роза вітрів і як буде розповсюджуватися радіація. Взагалі буде 20 потягів, які будуть вивозити людей.
Failed. Damn, bro. Ain't that some shit? I don't think that 3 points like that are gonna accommodate 300,000 people. So is Vareniki the food I would recommend the most to a foreigner? If you want to try like authentic Ukrainian cuisine, there's like a couple of staple dishes you have to try, right? And I would say this. Out of soups, I would recommend 3 options, right? Obviously, borscht, you just gotta try it, right? Then you will understand if you like it or not. I prefer another soup. It's called solyanka, which is fucking good. One of my mods, actually, Serva, he cooked it, he made it, and he loved it. He said it was pog. And then the third soup is okroshka, which is also super tasty. It's like a cold soup, right? I make it all the time. I actually have it in my fridge. So that's 3 soups, right? Then for the main course, you gotta try Kiev cutlet, we call it. It's like a cutlet that is that has butter inside it, right? It's a salad. No, it's not. It's fucking cold soup. Shut the fuck up. Then you gotta try. What would be the other like main course? No, I don't. Ayran is fucking disgusting. What the fuck? Isn't that like fucking horse cum or some shit? I don't drink that. I make it with sour cream. Ugh, no, bruh. Fucking what? No, I make it with sour cream. So I use sour cream. I add a spoon of mayo. You gotta do it, dude. It just gives that like way creamier taste. It's like good. I know it sounds disgusting, but like it really is better. And then I add what else? I could add some yogurt a little bit, but yeah, that's about it. It's just like sour cream, mayo, and salt, pepper. And you need to add some souriness. So I add apple. What is it called? Apple soury thing. What is it? Yeah, Solanka is fucking base, dude. You add a spoon of sour cream there too? Fuck me, dude. With a fresh bread. Oh my god. Yeah, but the main dish is like Kiev cutlet. And then what else? I don't even know what is like a classic Ukrainian main dish. You gotta try the cutlet with the mashed potatoes. Ayran is actually delicious, way better than mayonnaise. You don't drink mayonnaise. But you shouldn't drink ayran too. It's actually disgusting. Fucking what? What are you on about? So I guess you could say pirogi and vareniki. You can try both. I would say it classifies as the main dish as well. But definitely vareniki definitely has to be. Pirogi has to be baked. And vareniki has to be steamed. 100%. You see the Putler video with the 8-year-old girl? Which one? Where he was meeting the kids outside? It wasn't Putin, bro. It was somebody else. And for the dessert, you would need sirniki, 100%. Sirniki is like, it's like the best. Bitches here love sirniki, dude, because it's like a dessert, but like healthy dessert. They love those fucking, they love them shits, dude. Kutya, oh yeah, that's also like a dessert soup. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay, it's all right. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it can be good, right? All right, let's take a look. What do we have here? Invited girl in Kremlin. What? All right. It was grain with honey. Well, you kind of add like a fruit punch to it as well.
Матеріалів та пункт управління. На Бахмутському напрямку складна ситуація. Ворог все частіше застосовує
He
хімічні
says in Bakhmut direction, the situation is difficult because the enemy is using chemical weapons.
Так, під час артилерійських обстрілів застосовується елемент, попередньо називається луїзеїд.
During artillery shelling, they're using an element that we believe is called louisite.
Є вже постраждалі від цього
There's first people who got hurt
хімічного елементу.
from this chemical component.
Симптоми цього елементу – це тошнота, рвота,
is puking,
та втрата свідомості.
nausea, and loss of consciousness. So, what's the next game I plan on playing? Well, I'm playing Diablo like all the fucking time. If I have a free minute, I'm fucking playing that shit. But I don't know. On stream, I don't know. Deep State updated the map. Well, why the fuck are we reading the news about it? We can just look at the fucking map. We have that option. We have that opportunity, boys. We can do it. Ew, there's Russians in there. Where? Oh? We already have the heights, and apparently we already control 2 points over here. Boom boom! Big ass, thick ass dick. Looks like a fucking half of a Pepsi can, bro. I mean, them good gains. Oh, I don't see replies. Yeah, in this one. Yeah, I should. Yeah, it says I leaked the plan. It is true. The plan is to fuck Russians. That's why they're so homophobic. Russians are in battle bit. I have no idea what that is. Wankers left the area, but do they still have Vedaved? Didn't Vedaved died in like the first month? All of it? Yo, look at that! No, you don't. Man, Avdiivka is fucking insane. Like over here apparently we have the strongest defense point in this area because this fucking thing didn't move for 9 years. Any updates in the south? Oh, nice. Battle Bit is some low poly version, a semblance of Escape from Tarkov. Oh, I've heard about something like that. Can you show the progress of counterattack since it started like a couple days ago? It actually started a couple of weeks ago. But basically what you can see over here is pretty much the progress. Yeah. Over here, this whole thing and this whole thing is the progress so far. Which pretty good. There was a report today. I'm gonna read it a little bit later, or I will just find it and read it right now. Well, first of all, this is a very interesting message from our General Syrskyi, the guy who commanded the defense of Kyiv and attack in Kharkiv region. It says Bakhmut will be liberated. The losses of the Russians are 8 to 10 times higher than the Ukrainian losses, says Syrskyi. The counteroffensive is going according to plan. Ukraine has not yet used its main forces. For the PMC wanker, the end has come, and the story will be closed. Now the main goal is to exhaust the enemy forces in order to create a breakthrough at the front. The commander takes into account the presence of the enemy nuclear weapons and the possibility of using them, but is not afraid of it. So, what's happening here? Dude, this chat is so fucking small. I'm like fucking losing my mind. I need to make it bigger. Thompson, want me to blow your mind. The slogan Slava to Ukraine, Heroyam Slava, came directly from Bandera OUN B during World War II. Yeah, I know that. And the current flag of Ukraine Armed Forces is the exact flag used by the other wing of OUN, OUN M under Melnik, who was acting in alliance with Bandera. Not sure about the flag, but the slogan, yeah, I know the slogan. Yeah, so what? It was first cited in Kobzar. I mean, you can have a phrase that is cited first in like some sources, and then it could be popularized by some movement. So both can be kind of true. Just thought it was interesting piece of information. Also, Bandera was given an award of Hero of Ukraine in 2010 by Yushchenko. Yeah, I know that too. That's when it was. That's when it started, right? The Russian Nazi propaganda type of stuff. Yeah, I know about it. Who was Melnik? Is he related to the former German ambassador? No. Those guys lived like 100 years ago. Just interesting observations. You're interested in Ukrainian history? Melnik was a more moderate version of Bandera. Man, fuck, I read about it, but I wouldn't say that was the case. I think Melnik was the one who... They did another thing. I don't remember what was it. I think Melnik was like... OUN split into two. And I don't remember. Wasn't Melnik like working with the Red Army? You can look up the history of OUN, which is primary nationalist organization of Ukraine from that time period. Yeah, I know. I know. What's your point? Actually, the more I started, the more I heard about OUN, the more I kind of started like respecting that organization, because back in the day, when Ukraine was pretty much fucking like, I wanted to say spread apart, but that's not how you say it. Like both fucking Nazis from one side and the Red Army from the second side, from the other side, everyone wanted a piece of the country. And these guys were like basically, okay, fuck you. We're fucking gonna take shit into our own hands and we're gonna fucking fight for a country to the death. And they did. They're fucking like, and they try to do everything they can to like, you know, preserve the country, preserve the history, and preserve the people. And yeah. And, you know, ultimately, regardless, Ukraine is a proxy war for the West. You're actually retarded. It's not surprising that you're saying some shit like that, but I knew this was coming, right? Like, you're telling a Ukrainian that knows the history with Russia, that has been living near that country for a very long time. You're absolutely incorrect. You have zero proof of that. You making that claim amounts to nothing. Bro, I gotta make this chat bigger. I can barely fucking see what's going on here. Any mention of American influence in Ukraine has been scrubbed? There's no American influence in Ukraine. Bro, have you seen Russians? Is it really that hard to imagine that we hate them with vitriol? They're absolute fucking degens. We don't need America to tell us that. We know that way better than America. It seems like our president was the person who was telling everyone in the world that Russia is actually fucking degenerate and we can't even agree with them on anything. So we just should fucking kill them. Fucking based. What can I say? Fucking true and fucking based. And America is like, no, maybe we can like figure it out. Look up the $10 million Biden offered to who? What is that emote? Oh, Poroshenko. We have an emote for that. When Biden was still vice president for Obama. Oh, that's pathetic. a $10 million to a fucking billionaire? Oof, he doesn't give a fuck about that. The fuck are you talking about, bro? That's like fucking pocket change for Poroshenko. Have you seen his cock too? Holy shit, that guy's fucking packing, bro. Croatian girl talking about you. What? I gotta click that. Holy shit. Oh, I fucking clicked the wrong thing. What is this now?
Thompson came in his dad's asshole and his mom slipped it up.
What is this, dude? What is this propaganda? What is this misinformation?
Haven't even heard that. I heard the one that he's like fucking the dude's mother, and then his father is helping clean his cock or something.
That's true. That happened.
How,
How is she fucking discussing?
what happens in your brain that when you get angry, that detailed of an image is the first one you see?
I actually don't imagine that in my head. It just I don't actually think when I say that. It just kind of rolls off the tongue, you know? I'm trying to think about like that Russians are like super like traditionalist and they're super homophobic. So those are the things that I want to attack first, right? So fucked his mom, right? Because there's like, oh, family and shit like that is important. Or at least that's what they say. We actually seen the opposite, but whatever. So I fucked his mom. That should be hurtful. And then, you know, since they're homophobic, fucked his dad too. And his dad is a fucking cum guzzler, fucking whore, selling his pussy on the fucking corner of the street. So that so that little bitch could afford a GTX 770 in his fucking bitch-ass computer. But anyway, I don't actually like imagine any of this shit. It just kind of like, it's kind of right there, you know? I'm a wordsmith. What can I say?
You know what I mean? What happened?
Bro, I don't give a fuck what you're linking me or what you're telling me, dude. I know you're a fucking moron. You have zero fucking clue what you're talking about. You tried to make I don't know what you tried with Bandera or some shit. Nobody's taking you seriously here. You're pathetic. You have actually zero arguments. I'm not upset at all. I would have banned you like... Bro, I perma-ban people for saying hello in Russian, dude. I'm super not mad. You're just a fool. And you're trying to prove something to chat that just, you know, knows you're a fucking moron. I bet somebody's gonna click your profile in a couple of minutes and gonna see that Hassan subscription, so and then they're gonna shit on you even more, so.
How is he operating? I genuinely wonder, does he watch weird porn movies? Where does he
Bro, I ain't watching any weird porn movies. What is going on?
get this? How does he just...
I feel like she's projecting super hard. Proxy war? It's not a proxy war. Do you not understand what a proxy war is? Stepan Bandera. Yeah, what about him? Should I call him? Seems like you guys are big fans. Bro, you will not find more Russophobic nation than Ukrainians. Okay? Why do you think it's a proxy war? It's going to be a proxy war when America is going to be fighting Russia head on. Because they're going to be fighting in our stead. Ukrainians or Russians are the same shit. Okay, ban this fucking moron for insulting me like that. Ban. Bro, I fucking shat on your daddy's fucking face and your mom was drinking my piss, bro. Go fucking buy yourself an ice cream. And what I mean when I say buy yourself an ice cream is I want to say... Did you read my lips?
just like pull it out of nothing? Like, hey, here are the worst images you could be imagining right
I saw
here.
that video.
You was always here. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, you know, for everything that you did. Some of the things you did were kind of cringe, but the goal was noble.
In detail, because it goes into detail. It's not the usual one, which is like, I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass. No, he is going to go.
I'm gonna take my red throbbing cock. I'm gonna plunge it into Hawk 402's sister's fucking pussy, dude. And the cock is so big, it's gonna come out the other way, bro.
into the detail
I'm gonna fucking kebab her
with
shit,
several
dude.
family members.
Base.
And it's also never the same because I have never heard him use the same insult like several times.
Hey, don't be jealous, okay? I'm, what is it? I'm sawn from a different cloth. You know? Don't try to prove anything to that fucking degen. He fucking joined the chat and he's like, "Hey, dude, did you know about Bandera?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, fuck, that failed. Biden, $10 million he gave to a billionaire, Poroshenko." Poroshenko's like, "Oh, $10 million? That's..." That's about how much, that's about the amount of money my lunch costed today. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? What a fucking moron. And he says it's like a proxy war. Dude, the fucking degens, the America bad degens are just on another fucking level, dude. They're trying so hard to find like some connection that America is involved. The only way America's involved in this is they're fucking providing weapons. Yeah, they're about involved at the same fucking capacity as fucking Amazon is involved in my fucking laptop, okay? They sold it to me, so. But other than that, you know, it's predominantly right-wing. It's right-wing because right-wing is currently, and I would say it's like far right and far left, right? They're both fucking anti-government, right? They're all the fucking same. They're all fucking same dipshit fucking morons, dude. So pathetic. So fucking boring, too. It's like, dude, I know your argument boils down to America bad. There's nothing else. There's nothing else there. I'm a big fan of government? Fuck yeah, dude. What do you mean? Of course I am. How can you not be a big fan of governments? Do you know how governments came to be? Not all of the governments, obviously. But then again, it's like, the more sophisticated, the more government you have, you know? The more government of a government you have, the better it is. Usually, the less of a government it is, the shittier it is. Look at fucking Russia. Every fucking expert that knows the government situation in Russia basically says that Russia is a mafia state. It's not even a proper fucking government. They don't have any fucking, like, they don't have institutions. They don't have that fucking shit. I'm far leftist who supports Ukraine. Right, but do you think America bad? Not really. I don't think you're far left, actually. What's my opinion on Stalin and Holodomor? What a stupid question. What do you mean? Horrible. I would starve him to death myself if I could. Advocating for centralization of power? No, I don't advocate for that. Why are you putting words in my mouth? I never said that. And I didn't even imply it. Just because I'm in favor of governments doesn't mean that it has to be centralized power. Is America centralized power? Like, you elect a dude that represents you, but he's not the only one making decisions. He has a lot of say in things, but it's not centralized. It's not like Russia. But Russia is not a government either, right? Or like fucking, what's that fucking name? Syria, for example. I don't think it's... Once had separation of powers, but not with Biden. Oh, we had it with Trump? Or you, I mean. It's centralized? But how can you say it's centralized if there's like an institution that has a lot of people that represent a slice of each represents a slice of population? How is that centralized? Just because it's a one institution doesn't mean that it's centralized. Am I wrong? They're called tankies? I know that. Power keeps getting more and more centralized. Spare me the fucking bullshit. When you want to say something, that you want to argue some point, give me some specifics and give me some proof, okay? I don't engage into generalities, all right? Yeah, most of the people that watch are Americans, so. Also, Europeans are way better in politics, so I wouldn't need to scold them on fucking degenerate takes, you know? Again, Patrick, I just literally said, Patrick. I literally said, SpongeBob. I literally said, don't make generalized claims when you don't have any proof. The wealth gap is getting wider and wider because more centralization of power. Just because the wealth gap may be getting wider, it doesn't necessarily connect it to centralization of power and central bankers. The fuck are you talking about? Why you're jumping to conclusions without any fucking clue? Have you, bro? I'm not even saying you're stupid, because it's not that you're stupid. You're just a moron. But that's a different thing. You should ask yourself questions. Why don't you ask yourself questions? Have you ever like wondered if that is that true? You know? They think they ask questions? Yeah, they never ask themselves any questions. Okay, I need to do something with this fucking chat. Give me a second. I'm fucking losing my mind. It's so small. What is it, like styling? Uh-huh. Scale 2. Ukraine and NATO will suffer epic defeat. By whom? Who will do that? Are you insane? Like, who will actually do that? Like, obviously, now I think that you're an absolute fucking, not only a moron, but just a horrible human being. I'm just, Ukraine is losing? Bro, you're watching the stream, right? This is the map of Ukraine. This is the map of Ukraine and the current situation on the battlefield. Do you see that all the green stuff on the map? All the green stuff is where the Russians were, but they're not anymore. Any argument against this? You have anything to say? This is a specific thing.
Tactical retreat.
This is a specific thing, and I'm showing you the proof. How can you say that? That is like the most degenerate thing to say out loud when there's like a fucking thing in front of you that just factually proves you otherwise. How many billions did that cost to the taxpayers? You're jumping to the next point. I literally fisted you in your fucking prolapsed fucking asshole right now. And now you're jumping to a second point because you're upset that I proved you that you're a fucking moron, dude. Can you acknowledge that you're a fucking stupid fuck that has no fucking clue what he's talking about? You made a claim that Ukraine is losing, I showed you otherwise, and now you're jumping to a second point. Let's come back for a second, and you should say, Mr. Thompson, I'm a fucking moron, I'm sorry for saying that. I obviously don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Here's a $100 donation. Please don't ban me. Sending billions
But
after
what
billions.
about the Iraq War?
Sending billions after billions wouldn't be needed if there were ring. Do you understand how that happens? Do you understand that America is actually not sending any billions, they're sending weapons? They're actually sending billions to their own manufacturing companies that produce equipment, while sending old stocks of old weaponry to Ukraine, because America is interested that Russia wouldn't spread their fucking degenerate influence towards Europe, a big partner. Also, just a quick reminder, there's this thing called Budapest Memorandum, and it's where America really was asking Ukraine to give up our nuclear weapons in order for safety and protection. Or are you saying America is not a country of their word? Now it's time to pay the dues. What about Minsk agreement? Why are you jumping to a second point? Can you acknowledge what I just told you? You're doing the whataboutism, what it's called. When I tell you something, you just jump to a what about this, what about that. Acknowledge what I'm talking about. I specifically addressed your point. Minsk agreements are agreements of Ukraine with Russia that Russia broke when they attacked our troops the next day after the agreements. That's it. That's the end of the agreement. And then we were like, you know what? We're probably not gonna have any fucking agreements with Russia anymore. Yes, Russia did broke. You obviously have no idea what you're talking about. The war started in 2014? Yeah, when Russia invaded Crimea. That's true. Your point? We actually didn't ask for 100 F-16s. I think it's like 40 to 50 is gonna be enough. Aluma, you said we should play like some game or something. What is the game you're talking about? It's a scary game. You wanna play it? It's like a multiplayer. Demonologist.